I'm going to be attempting to do douyin makeup for the very first time. After that happened, I started talking to this other guy. Time's going by too fast. Can the world please slow down? Does anyone else have a fear of entering the real world? Hi everyone, my name is Ada. Welcome if you are new here, or welcome back. I've really been in the mood to just play around with makeup and gossip, so that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be attempting to do douyin makeup for the very first time. I've never done it. Do I have somewhere I need to be later today? Yes. So this is risky, but I'm going to do it anyway. It doesn't look too hard, and I am confident enough in my skills that it will look good on the first try. I'm going to be following a tutorial from my girl, Via Lee. This is her makeup tutorial that she posted a few months ago. I love her, I love her content, and I think her makeup is gorgeous. So I'm going to be trying to replicate her tutorial on my face. And then we're just gonna talk. We're gonna have like a little life update. We're gonna talk about music, shows, just life in general. I feel like talking today, so that's what you're getting. And you guys seem to enjoy the last time I did a FaceTime-ish video where I just rambled and talked while I do my makeup, so we're doing it again. So I brought you a little closer so you can see the makeup a little bit better. I have Via's makeup tutorial pulled up on my laptop over here just in case I need to reference it, but I think I remember most of it, so I'm just going to get started. If you're curious about what products I used throughout the video, I will have them up in the corner right here, so you can easily look them up and find them. All right, let's go, let's go. The base routine is kind of similar. She doesn't contour, which is something new to me because I contour every day. I use a little bit, but I still contour. She goes right in with her like foundation base product. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. Mine is in the shade ST1. This product smells like Kraft dinner. I don't know why. Now this is where I need the video because I don't know what she does next.
Okay, once this is done, just use your finger and kind of shit like, oh my god, you're doing your makeup.
She takes a blush powder, like a very light blush powder, and that's what she uses to set her face. All the blushes I have are a little bit too pigmented, I feel. I'm gonna take this pink brightening powder and use that to set parts of my face. So if you guys remember, I posted a video a few weeks ago where I brought you guys along for a first date. And if you are new here or haven't seen that video, I will link it above and also down in the description. It's basically just a vlog where I got ready for a first date, and at the end of that I talked about how he ghosted me. But after that happened, I started talking to this other guy, and we were talking like quite a bit every day for, I want to say like a week and a half. We had planned a date. It was gonna be on a Wednesday, for example, so this happened on Monday. I was at work and I was in the back. I was coming back from my lunch, and I had been texting him that morning because he had texted me, so I responded while I was on my lunch. And I checked my phone right before I went back out on the floor, and I saw that I had a text from him, and I'm like, oh, let me answer. Let me see what it is. Spoiler alert, it was not good. He had sent me this giant paragraph about how he had found my social media, and I'm assuming my YouTube and my Instagram, and how it just wasn't gonna work out. And then at the very end of that, he was like, we can stay connected on IG though. And so I texted him back. I sent him this paragraph and I was like, there is a reason I didn't follow you back on Instagram. When we first moved from Hinge to texting, he had also given me his Instagram. I'm very hit or miss with giving men my Instagram or following people on Instagram off of dating apps because my Instagram is what I use for social media and my YouTube is linked on there, and a lot of guys find me doing YouTube very intimidating. I talked about this a little bit in the last dating video. I had updated my name and my picture on iMessage, and it sends some of your contacts a notification when that happens, and I'm assuming that's how he found my full name. And he decided to look me up, and he texted me. It was like, I looked you up, and I found your social media, and this is not gonna work out. There's one thing that he said that really irked me, and it was, you should be more honest and upfront right away and let people get to know the real you. That pissed me off so bad. I texted him, and I was pretty respectful for how frustrated and a little bit hurt I was. I sent him a little paragraph back, and it basically was like, no worries, no hard feelings, but if you do not think you're getting to know the real me, you were sorely mistaken. And then I was like, I wish you the best with whatever you were looking for. And he read it, but he never answered. He like didn't unmatch me on Hinge. He didn't block my number. He didn't block me on Instagram. I'm so used to like men blocking once they're like done with you, I just found it really weird. And my friends were like, maybe he's just salty that you didn't follow him on Instagram. Because in his text message, he was like,
most girls follow me on Instagram. Like, I thought it was kind of weird that you didn't.
I wasn't trying to like hide anything. It's not like I was purposely hiding my YouTube channel. If people find it, people find it. But some people take it the wrong way, and some people, you know, have thoughts and feelings about people doing social media or whatever. So I tend to wait before I bring it up if I am dating someone. We hadn't even gone on one date. So why would I tell you? Why would I be like, hey, so here's my YouTube channel. Here is basically a collection of my life over the past 4 years. Go and look at it before you met me in person. I don't really know what men are thinking. I can't speak for them, but there have been some instances where I tell them that I have a YouTube, or they find it and it like goes downhill from there. I don't really know why. I think I'm very entertaining and like so pretty and so smart, and I just don't understand. That was the last guy I like properly talked to before I deleted my Hinge, because I was over it. I was so over it. It was so draining, so exhausting. I always think it's gonna be different for some reason. I give it a few months and I'm like, oh, maybe there are different people on there. And then I see the same people. And also, whenever I get likes on Hinge, it brings my confidence down so hard, because I'm like, you thought you had a chance? Yeah, I had to delete it. I had to end my summer Hinge phase, and summer hasn't even started. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be going on any dates anytime soon, so that is the end of the dating saga for now. I'm sure I will have an update for you all probably when school starts again, because it'll have been a few months and I'll be like, oh, Hinge is probably different. It's never different, Ada. You never learn.
My nose about to go into eyeshadow. Like, I'm gonna use like a big fluffy.
If he is using a lot of warmer colors, I'm just going to do her routine but with pinks and cooler tones, because I do not wear peachy or warm tone colors like she does. In other news, I have to pick my courses for my final year of university on Tuesday. It is currently Friday. Do I know what courses I want to take? No. I'm kind of nervous. My options are kind of endless. I know what subjects I have to take, but within those subjects, my options are endless. I have to take 6 courses. I have to take 1 more history course for my minor, and then I have to take 5 poli-sci courses. You guys will obviously see, because I will be doing school vlogs come September, but it's just stressful and summer's going by way too fast. I'm turning 23 in like a month and a half. It's just too many things that are happening at once. Time's going by too fast. Can the world please slow down? Please. I beg. I like to shape my brows naturally. I don't normally do them. The most I will do on a normal day is put a little brow gel. I'm just gonna fill them in a little bit today. Plus my natural eyebrow hairs are going back, so it's a mix of red and dark brown right now because I dye them every time I get my hair done. Adding the red eyebrow pencil just kind of helps match my eyebrows to my hair a little bit better. Does anyone else have a fear of entering the real world? I genuinely think about what I'm going to do after I finish school and nothing comes to mind. My mind goes blank. If I could be a student full-time for the rest of my life, I would. I love learning. School is stressful, but I think I'd rather do school than enter the real world. The real world scares me. I feel like once I finish my undergrad in a year, I'm going to actually be an adult. I know I'm an adult now, but finishing university is just going to really emphasize that I'm an adult. I should move out. I should be saving for a house. Everything just feels so unachievable right now that none of that really ever crosses my mind. I know what I want to do for the year or two directly after I graduate, but what about after that? Do I really want to go to law school? Do I want to go to teacher's college? Do I want to be a teacher? Do I really want to do anything? Actually, in reality, my dream job is not having a job. My dream job is staying at home and letting my rich husband do all the work. But I know that's not realistic. I love having an education. I love being able to do things by myself. I do consider myself pretty independent, but the thought of not having to work is nice. It's just so stressful, and I feel like I should have my entire life figured out at this point, but then I realize I'm only 22 and it's unrealistic to have everything figured out. Some people do at this age, and that's great. It's just crazy to me that kids are expected to have their entire futures planned out by the time they're 17, 18. It's so unrealistic, and it just puts so much pressure on these kids who are just starting their lives in reality. I have to constantly remind myself that it's okay. It's okay to not have things figured out. It's okay to try things. I have talks like this with one of my friends sometimes while we're playing games. It's just an overwhelming thought to feel like you have to have your life figured out by a certain point. And I already felt that when I was 17. I'm feeling it again now because I'm almost done university. It's just, I don't know. Please. She tightlines her lash line. I don't have an eyeliner to do that, so I'm just gonna take a black eyeshadow and be very precise. My eyeliners never the same. They're always sisters, never twins. Ever. Okay, we're back. My camera died. Via lines her eye bags, does like an Akio style. I don't really have eye fat right here, so it just looks really unnatural when I do it. I think I might try to draw like a little one. Like ever so slightly. I don't want to mess it up. I've tried to do Akio before. One, I don't really have a good product to do it with. And two, it doesn't work for my face shape, and I've come to realize that. In other news, did y'all see that Source Music was trying to sue people for saying that LE SSERAFIM couldn't sing? I love my girls. I love my girls. They were a little weak at Coachella. It happens, whatever. I still listen to their music. I wasn't the biggest fan of Easy. It's fine. We're allowed to have opinions. I just think it's funny that their company was like, let's sue these YouTube channels who were saying that LE SSERAFIM couldn't sing. It's not a crime to say that someone can't sing. I just thought that was funny. The K-pop community in K-pop industry is so funny sometimes. Via uses individual lashes. These are the exact ones she uses. These are from the brand 99 Dreams. I am not very good at doing individual lashes. I think it's harder than doing a full band. It's easier in some ways. It should be easier technically. That was a flop. That was a flop. Okay, lashes are done. That took me a good 25, 30-ish minutes. It looks like a bloodbath here in my lash container, but the lashes are on. And that's all that matters, you know? So my camera died again. Luckily, there wasn't much left of the tutorial. All I did was add a little bit more blush, set my face with setting spray, highlighter, and then lips. This is the look. Do I think it looks anything like Via's? Not really. But I will say this base routine I'm really loving. Normally I do more. Normally I conceal more spots on my face. Normally I contour. But I'm really liking this skin tint minimal concealer blush look. And I think it's like really nice for summer, and I'm so glowy. I have to see how this will hold up throughout the day, especially since it's really hot out. My friend and I are gonna be walking around. It'll be the true testament to see how this holds up. This was probably a mess of a video. I rambled a lot. I was quiet a lot. I don't know if you're gonna see this. If you do, I was able to salvage it. Good job, Ida. Woo. But that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed this little get ready with me FaceTime ramble style video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. All my social medias are also in the description. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. It means a lot if you follow me over on those platforms as well. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.